breaking news, breaking news. Yo, check it out, right? This story is so crazy that I didn't even use my breaking news background. I want you to see what's going on. You have a homeowner who shot and unalived 3 teenagers for burglarizing his home, breaking in at 4 o'clock in the morning. They shot at him, he shot back, and gunfire erupted. At the end of the gunfire, the 3 teenagers was unalive. Rest in peace to them. Now, the teenager's mother is allegedly suing the homeowner for taking her children's lives that was trying to break in. Sit back and enjoy the ride. All right, you know what it is. I got to play this joint for you right here so you can hear it. All right, got to play this. Check this out, right? I just told you what happened. We're going to see how this play out. Now, this is how it went down, and then we're going to play a video with the legal experts trying to break it down.
A homeowner shot and killed 3 teenage burglars who broke into the house. Now the parents of the victims are bringing charges against the homeowner, demanding that he be arrested. According to the police investigation, the 3 individuals were 16-year-old Isaiah Reed, 15-year-old Jaime Hernandez, and their 16-year-old accomplice. At the time of the incident, the 3 were wearing masks and carrying guns, attempting to forcibly break into a homeowner's house at 4 a.m. in the dead of night. Although a sign at the homeowner's doorstep stated, "Violators may be shot," the homeowner quickly took countermeasures to protect himself. All 3 were hit. One of them died on the spot, and the other 2 died in the hospital due to severe injuries. After the incident, the parents of the 3 teenagers demanded that the homeowner be sued, claiming that he had taken the lives of their sons. They believed that the homeowner's retaliatory actions were inappropriate and requested the judge to arrest him. However, several witnesses confirmed that it was the suspect who fired the first shot at the homeowner, and the homeowner responded in self-defense. The police also reached the conclusion, based on the self-defense laws of Georgia and the Stand Your Ground Act, that the homeowner's actions were within the bounds of legitimate self-defense.
Now, could you imagine that, right? You in your house laying down sleep at 4 in the morning, you hear your window being crashed in. Let me take the volume out and play this. You hear the window being crashed in, and you see 3 masked teenagers come in there, and they got a gun, and they fired you, and now their mother is suing you. Look at what went on here. This is how they went in his house, and the mother is allegedly suing them for going in the house. Hey, somebody make this make sense to me. This make any sense to you, family? Huh? Tell them who you are. Tell them what's up. This make sense?
Real Boss TTTV.
Just talk real quick, man. You're slowing down my show.
No, it doesn't make any sense for the parents to be trying to sue this man who's rightfully in legal right to offend him to defend himself, because they're breaking in his house at 4 a.m. in the morning, and the parents are thinking that he don't have a right to protect himself from harm. They're stupid. They're wasting taxpayers' dollars for nonsense. Check it out.
All right, see, that's what I'm saying. My bag, homie, I had to get on you, because we try and keep this thing moving at the Mecca. We don't do no faking over here, because we riding. Now we're going to ride into doing the legal analysis of what go down with this and what the legal scholars is saying over here. All right? Now, check this out.
For Dawn in his front yard.
At this point, the home...
Tuesday, we begin with a Rockdale homeowner shooting and killing 3 teenagers wearing masks and allegedly trying to rob him before Dawn in his front yard.
At this point, the homeowner is not facing any charges. 11 Live's Joe Henke is looking at whether the shooting could be considered self-defense here, Joe.
The Rockdale County Sheriff says investigators found 2 guns outside the home in Conyers. They believe one of the masked teens shot at the people living at the home during an attempted robbery in the front yard, and the homeowner fired back, hitting the 3 teens. A former prosecutor turned defense attorney tells me, based off information released so far, the homeowner was within his rights. Family identified 16-year-old Isaiah Reed and 15-year-old Jaime Hernandez as 2 of the 3 teens a homeowner shot and killed around 4 a.m. Monday. The Rockdale County Sheriff's Office has not released the names of anyone involved, but the sheriff said a trio of teens tried robbing several people outside a home on White Oak Court in Conyers, and then one of the teens fired a gun.
I see this as an assault, as several crimes, several felonies being committed, and the person, the homeowner, did exactly what he needed to do, which is to protect himself, protect the people in his house, and protect his property.
Daryl Cohen, a former prosecutor and current defense attorney, says he believes self-defense laws could protect the homeowner.
As soon as you see that weapon pointed at you, you have the right to defend yourself. And obviously, once it's been fired, you have a right and a duty to defend yourself.
In this case, the sheriff says one of the teens fired at the homeowner while everyone was in the home's front yard, and then the homeowner fired back.
But when you take the dark and you add that to the scenario, it makes it even more credible for the homeowner.
Cohen says because the shooting took place around 4 in the morning as a masked group tried robbing the homeowner, it would be hard to say he needed to distinguish between the shooter and the 2 others.
You don't know where the shot came from. You don't know which of the 3 fired the weapon. So you have a right to defend yourself, self-defense. If you've been shot at, you have every reasonable expectation that they're trying to kill you.
And if any of the attackers were running away,
Matters to some slight degree. Again, we're talking darkness. So were they all running? Was one of them running? Were 2 of them running? And how far did they get? Though I wasn't there, and as the evidence rolls out, we'll see more. I suspect this all happened in an instant.
The sheriff's office is still investigating this case. Cohen is not representing anyone in this case, but he says as more information is released, details could change his opinion. But right now, he sees this as a strong self-defense case. Yesterday, the Rockdale County Sheriff said based off initial information, this could be a stand your ground case, but investigators were still working to verify specific details. Sheriff.
Now,
this is a typical October. More than 300,000
you tell me what you think of that.
women will get.
Right? Now, you tell me what you think of that, because I don't understand that for the life of me, right? For the life of me, I don't understand that. Let me go over here, right, where I want to go. We're going to go back one, right? And then we're going to
Tuesday,
talk about
we begin with a Rockdale homeowner shooting.
Take the speaker out. We're going to talk about this, right? What do y'all think about this? They break it in this man's house at 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is taking place. What did they expect him to do is what I really want to know. You know, somebody tell me, what did they really expect him to do? What would you do? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you would do in the comments. Somebody breaking in your house, throwing bricks in your window, and you hear it, and then you defend yourself. Should you have to go to trial for that? Do you think they should have to go to trial for that?
No, not at all. There should be no waste of taxpayers' dollars on a self-defense matter.
I don't know. What about the mother suing? What about the mother suing the owner? Do you think she has a right? Where do you think that come from? That's why I say allegedly, because this was in a news break, but I haven't seen it in any major news thing, and I've looked for it. But what do you think about the mother trying to sue?
I think if the mothers really think about the situation and understand that this man is in his home, They're breaking in his home. He's defending his house. He's defending his family. He's defending himself. What right do they have to now want to sue this man for unaliving their kids who's breaking in his house? He's not breaking in their house. They're breaking in his house. He's defending his right.
Somebody tell me what's going on. Put it in the comments. I'm out of here.
Cheers, cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
Fresh out the can of 26, he back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. An Instagram page and a YouTube you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, Mecca audio.